Hey there, my name is Vitan, and it's time to play the second episode of Not Even Remotely Fair, a WoD designed around the Nightmare difficulty, where enemies respawn and are basically very aggressive. For this episode, the help screen has been revamped, showing useful tips like combat being viable, which is very true, and a list of which items count for 100%, which comes in useful, because that's exactly what we're gonna do, along with collecting all of the secrets. Now, I do suggest if you are interested in this project that you try it out and play it yourself first for the full experience. And, well, let's just get started. Episode 1 was great, so I'm really looking forward to this. Let's try not to die, Lamau. This episode starts off quite a bit punchier than the last one, which makes sense, because it's already map 12. And I'm also getting some major map 2 vibes here, with the specters and the shotgunners in your face from the very start. Oh man, these lost souls. You know what? I'm gonna hit the secret switch and grab the SSG. I don't want to deal with lost souls with just the regular shotgun. And I have to say, this map is a prime example of combat being viable, as the help screen suggested. Hit the switch to gain access to the blue key. And 3 Kakos get revealed as well. They're guarding 10 health bonuses, which we need for all the items. If we kill one more... Oh, I think that Kako is also almost dead. So let's just kill him. Man, that Spectre... I'm either really bad at aiming or the Spectre is good at dodging, or both. Okay, go through the blue door and be careful for the chain gun. Well, chain gunners. Oh, Spectre got through, wow. And also be careful for the auto swap that can mess you up if you accidentally pick up the chain gun when fighting the Revenant. Okay, then we interact with the door and it gets lowered, and you can also see this wall with the misaligned texture to gain access to the poop saw. Of course, it's gonna be back in every single map, just like episode 1. Okay, kill the shotgunners to gain access to the rocket launcher. Don't forget to grab all these armor bonuses and the Berserk. The reason I saved those rockets was because I'm just going to use them to kill these Hell Knights quickly. Interact with the switch to grab the yellow key. And make our way back to the beginning. Then all we need is this invulnerability. And... oh, I messed up. We have to do an archfall jump. There we go. And that's Air Fryer. I have to say, I really like this as an introduction to episode 2. It's short, but it's still really action-packed. And for someone who hasn't played Nightmare in a while, it's just a good map to bring you back into the mood. It's also just really motivating if the first map is challenging, but very doable at least. So yeah, I really like it. On to map 2. This is one of the few maps without a hot start, which is quite a difference from the last map. That gives us some time to appreciate the music, which is really nice and funky. And I guess one imp is mad at us over there. Oh well, he can't reach us. We can also take a look at this beautiful dock with the boat inside. And the town that we're about to head into. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is grab the shotgun. Ooh, man. Okay. Then we want to grab the health bonus near the boat, the armor, and also the first secret, which is one of these poop saws. Let's just run past the pinkies, grab the armor bonuses and the backpack, and then we can keep on moving. Most important thing is that the Revenant dies, so we can hit the switch. And grab the health bonuses. Okay, let's hit it. We also have to go through this door, because here's one single health bonus. And I also want to be quick before the Revenant respawns. Right. Here's the one health bonus. We get some nice rockets as well. And let's just keep on moving. Now we get to a section which I really appreciate, or at least the design of it. Because it's really clear where you have to go especially if you're collecting all the items. Even when you don't know about all these archfalls here, the health bonuses really give you a clear path to where you should go. Which, in my opinion, is just, well, yeah, really nice design. Okay, let's head behind this wall as well. Then here again. And we can lower this wall for the second secret, which is a soul sphere. And then let's move on to the rocket launcher. Then we get to a section which is quite a bit lower on enemies compared to, well, the beginning of the map. You get a soup shotgun. This switch brings you back to the beginning, basically, in case you missed anything. And to grab the red key, we have to go through these lost souls. And you can pick any key you want. There's 3 of them, but let's grab all of them. I wonder what this is. This kind of looks like a lookout tower of some sort. Alright, then let's open the red door. Usually there's a revenant around here. Sometimes he's downstairs, I think. Sometimes he's upstairs. There he is. And he's dead. Okay, let's use the rocket launcher for the Mancubus. Oh, not dead yet. Now he is. And we get a lot of rockets here, so no need to play it too safe. And yes, there's a BFG. That's the third secret. Surprise. Okay, that's the Revenant down. Oh wow, I didn't expect you to go all the way up. But there you go. And let's take out the Rakentron with the rocket launcher as well, because we need these 4 health bonuses. This inside area is a bit scary. Oh, okay. You just want to grab the rocket launcher and take out the Mancubus as quickly as possible, as well as the Kako, or Kakos, I should say. And then, before exiting the third secret, let's grab the yellow key. And then we can lower this wall here and move on over to the BFG. And you're gonna need it, because on the way back, there are a lot of enemies. So, let's shoot multiple blasts, same here. Chain gunners are really scary. And now we can head over to the exit. Alright, that's one paid elemental. But just run up against him and you shouldn't be able to spawn any lost souls. Hit the switch. And you can make your way over to the exit. That's Uptown by GamingGargoyle. Quite a step up from the last map, but still very manageable. I like the music. Funky Uptown, I guess. But yeah, it's a nice map. On to map 14. I keep wanting to say map 2 or map 3, but it's the second episode. You get what I mean. See you map 14. This map is called Castling in Czech, and I feel like it looks pretty different from what we've seen up to this point. The 3 secrets are pretty straightforward to grab. First 2 we can reach by killing these imps. And heading up here, we get a rocket launcher. Pick up the health bonus, and that lowers this health bonus as well, together with the poop saw. Then heading through this teleporter triggers the second secret. Now we want to activate this switch, and to grab the the third secret, just head down here for the Berserk. But be careful, because some enemies will spawn in, including a Cyber Demon or a Tyrant, I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, then heading through the teleporter, we want to kill the Silver Gunner first. And be careful for the Archvile. Hit the switch. Wait for the Archvile to finish its animation, and then let's walk back. And use some of our rockets to kill these Revenants. Alright. Hit the switch to lower the bars. And here's to be careful. Because you're gonna do... Well, you're gonna have to fight with a Tyrant. But there's also 4 imps that spawn behind you. I guess the easiest is to just shoot rockets at him. But you can even fight him with a regular shotgun if you want. Because Tyrants only have a quarter of the health of a regular Cyber Demon. It doesn't take too long to kill him. Alright, now to move on we have to hit a switch here. And a switch here. And that lowers the bars on both sides. Careful when you grab the blue skull key, because an Archfall spawns. Now we can make our way back. Up the staircase we go. Kill this Arachnotron. And keep your rocket launcher ready for these imps here. And now we get access to the super shotgun. Make sure you have some rockets left for this part, because there's an Archfall pretty far away. Oh wait, we have to hit the blue switch first. Oh, and the Arachnotron got resurrected. That's awkward. Okay, there we go. Now I can safely kill him. There we go. I guess you don't even necessarily have to kill him. What you have to do is head over here. Careful for all the imps, but you just have to kill that one imp and jump through the center towards this switch. And then you can make your way to the end, which is... Where was it again? It's... Oh yeah, it's here. Right. On the ledge. Careful, some enemies are gonna spawn in your face right here. Gonna grab my rocket launcher to kill the Mancubus. Because we have plenty of rockets left. Grab the last item we need and jump through the exit teleporter. And then here during the last section there's actually no enemies, so take all the time you want, just don't fall down. I don't think there's a teleporter. Oh, maybe there are, if I look on the other map. I guess there are. But yeah, you can appreciate the blue, the beautiful fire blue firefalls, waterfalls, however you want to call them. And then this is the exit. That's Castling in Check by Ludi. Another really nice map. Love the usage of fire blue. I love how the design feels pretty different from all the other maps when you look at the colors being used. And it offers a nice challenge as well. Alright, on to map 15. I said the last map was different, but this one even more so. It's called Break from Blood, which makes sense because, well, there's no combat here. But what we do have is a giant mansion with very clever puzzles and amazing design. So I highly suggest, and that kind of goes for the whole lot, if you want to experience this yourself, go do that first. Because of course I am going to spoil the solutions. If not, then sit down and relax, and I'll walk you through it. First we're gonna head over to this right side, which is a really big throne room with some giant chairs of thrones. We have some really cool Doom Cute as well. These 5 instruments over here, with a cello, a flute, a violin, a harp, and a piano. And I had to think there for a bit because my cat just jumped up my chair. And there's also a pinky up here for some reason. Yeah, really well made. You can even interact with all of them. In fact, it's needed to trigger the first secret. So if you interact with all 5 instruments, that's 4, and that's 5. This wall opens up, and you can obtain the blue key. And on your way back, you might notice this eye as well, which you can use to lower the throne. And from here, you can hit that eye all the way in the distance. But, fun fact, first time I didn't notice the eye, and I actually did it like this. I think something like this. Pretty sure, yeah, if you just stand on top of this case, you can hit it anyway. The result is the same. This lets the elevator appear, which you can use to hit the second open eye, right there. And that brings up this staircase towards the switch. And this switch lowers one of the 3 barriers that we need, well, to lower to gain access to that area. Let's also take a look at this buffet. Some really yummy food. I don't know what this is. Is it actual lava or is it drinkable? I mean, it is in cups. Maybe it's like soup. And we have a fountain. Not a chocolate fountain, but a slime fountain. And yeah, these are cups and these seem more like bowls. And ham, I guess. Oh, and the bone sticking out. Yeah, it looks very nice. This side is the same, I believe. Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's move to the other side. Yeah, of course, because this is map 15, that means that there is a secret exit, which we're definitely gonna get, because we want to do all the maps. That's also where the blue key comes in. Here, behold, we have a garden, and when you get close, 4 trees sprout out of the ground. Really surprised me the first time, but it's still cool to look at every time. Okay. We're not gonna go through the teleporter just yet, but we're gonna head over to the right. Here we have a bunch of zombie men. If you wake them up, they will pretty much kill each other. And if you want, you can take them out yourself. Of course, we do need the berserk for all the items. Right. Now we get to a section with a lot of platforms, and you have to lower or raise them, or set them to a certain position so you can walk through. And to start off with, the beginning is pretty straightforward, so let's lower all of them. Hitting the down switch pretty much brings it to the lowest point. And you can see the back wall, which is yellow. Basically just want to align it with that. This one goes 2 up. That one goes 1 up, and this one goes up by 3. And then you can see that this is now correct. However, that section is not. So, well, the fleshy platform is fine. This one, I think, is 3 too high. This one is 2 too high. That sounds weird. And then the blood platform is 1 too high. So, of course, this brings it all the way down, so we have to bring it up 2 again. The fleshy part was fine. This had to go down by 2, and this by 3. So let's see if it's correct now. It is. And now we can hit the first switch. Oh, and that actually... Okay, that shows you which barriers get lowered. I didn't even notice that the first time. I see. I assumed... Yeah, I guess that's a throne with someone in it. Okay. Oh, with the red key. Okay. Well, we have to do the same on the other side. So let's do that. First we're gonna do the same with the wall. So this one goes 1 up. That side should be fine. I always felt like this side is a bit harder because the colors of these platforms are a bit confusing to me. For example, that texture looks very green to me. But then when you go over here, it isn't nearly as green, so that kind of threw me off. Okay, let's see. Brown has to go down by 1. Gray has to go up by 1. Green has to go down by 2. Let's do the first 2 first. So, brown goes down by 1. I think... Wait, did green go up by 1? Or was it... See, I'm already confused. No, it was green that... Yeah, okay. I see. This one goes down. See, I don't think this is correct, but let's take one more look. Or is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, nice. And this lowers... Oh, yeah, this lowers one of the barriers. One of the 3 that we saw earlier in the throne room, I believe. It's the same shape and all. And I believe we had to do this room first as well, before we could move on to the other side. Now we have the left side. And this is a puzzle where you have to hit some switches once again, the eyes. But you have to find the correct position. So to hit the first eye, I believe you stand over here. And it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure it out the first time. I just couldn't find the proper position. I don't know. I think second one over here. I think so. There we go. And then what about the third one? Was it... No, it's not here. Right? No, it's not there. Let's see. It's not over there either. Or here. Was it? Oh yeah, it's that one. There we go. Yeah, each room of this map feels so unique. And it looks so different. Flashy walls here. I don't know, it was so impressive. It still is impressive, but especially the first time when you enter these rooms, you're like, oh. Okay, now with all the switches pressed, we can head down here. Activate the final switch, which brings down the wall. Yeah, look, this is the throne, or the small chair with a skeleton and the red key. And if you didn't do the other puzzle first, these bars would have been, well, wouldn't have been lowered. So that's why you have to do those first. Man, I'm having trouble speaking. And what is that? Is that an eye? What is it? Looks like an eye. Well, let's head through the teleporter. And now we can head through here. Or actually, no, not yet. Let's go back first. This might be a weird order, but I'm gonna do it like this. First wanna check out barrier that got lowered. Because we can head over here. Hey, grab some armor as well. And armor bonus. I don't know what happened here, but it's pretty gruesome. Almost looks like a sacrificial altar, but yeah. If we want to grab the yellow key, we have to jump from above. But to get there, we first have to destroy that wall on top. You do that by hitting this eye. First of all, you get a lot of health bonuses, so we have all the items now. As you can see, the wall blew up. Now it's time to head back. All the way. Oh yeah, and to reach the normal exit you have to get both the red key and the yellow one. And for the secret exit we have to go over here. Well, we do have the blue key, but this still has the lower. I'll show you both though. Okay, so let's head through the teleporter. We can now go back and jump. Is there anything else here? No, I don't think so. We can simply jump onto the throne and grab the last key. Of course, we do have to walk all the way back, but that's fine. I guess I could show you the normal exit already. So, we activate this switch. And that brings us over here to the exit teleporter, which we are not gonna use. Okay, so this teleporter, at first, this area here is blocked off by some bars, but you can head through when you solve the puzzle with the platforms. And if you don't change them afterwards, one of the two sides, depends on which one you did first, should be in the correct place. So head through, head up here, make sure you have the blue key, and then we drop down almost into the void. But we have a really cool area here. First of all, let's look inside. We have this imp who we can't kill, and we don't want to either. I'm not sure what he is doing exactly. Almost look like a lawnmower, or I don't know. Then this is where we want to go in the end, but at first you might wonder, how do you remove this barrier? Well, it took me some time to figure out, because first you see this wall, but you can't interact with it. What you can interact with is this stove. I can turn on the fire. And there's also this cute dog over here. You have a fireplace as well. And, well, you can interact with the dog, which I guess is petting, but if you do it too much, he, I don't want to say he dies, but he comes back to life. It's Nightmare after all. So don't worry. Just don't pet him too much. But to gain access to the well, you can either shoot or punch your way through here. Grab the blue key, and that lowers the barrier. And it also lowers the barrier towards the secret exit. Then don't rush into the well, because if you go too fast you won't trigger the secret. Just take it very slowly. There we go. And you get the poop song. And as you can see, this barrier got lowered as well. So time to head into the exit. Break from blood. From who else could it be than Christophine Place? Of course, she also made the mansion level in episode 1. Just amazing. I really love this level. And what can I say? The design is just so good. Nothing else I can say. I love the puzzles. I'm almost sad that I can't redo them. Well, you know what I mean. I can't experience them for the first time again. You can only obtain that feeling once. So once again, well, if you're at this point, you've already spoiled yourselves. But I really hope that you at least tried it out yourself first. That's all. See you. Well, let's head over to map 31. I keep saying see you, but this is all going to be in the same video. Let's go to map 31. And of course, we get the secret text screen. Congratulations, you have found a secret level. Did you know that tyrants and cyber demons don't get along? That's true, by the way. And our troll hint goes here with a lot of question marks. I wish that I remembered this earlier, because I always tend to forget about text screens like 5 minutes after I get into the level. Maybe like 1 minute. But this text is very useful. Both the Tyrant Cyber Demon part and the Archon part. But you'll see. This map is called the Chasm But Real. And the chasm is very real. We have this giant gap with a huge valley as well. And a very enticing poop soul on the other side. And if you're wondering how to get there, good question. It actually got me stuck for at least an hour, if not more. It was bad enough that I had to send a message to the map's creator, which is Decino, and he was nice enough to give me some hints, and those hints got me to the solution in the end. So thanks for that. I really appreciate it. He didn't release this video of NERF at that time, so I had nothing else to... well, nothing else to guide me. Okay, first we have to get through the map though, before we get to the secret. First secret is this computer area map. Then we head inside, grab the backpack. Soul Sphere as well. Basically the map is mostly some sort of timed sequence. There's one Cyber Demon, 4 Archfiles, and you have to survive for long enough to be able to advance. To start it off, hit the switch. To make the Archfile infight, or the first one, you can simply head over here. This one is very straightforward. Second one is over here, and you can kind of lure the Cyber Demon around the edge, like that. Archfile 3 is there. Let's first quickly grab the health bonus though. And Archfile 4 is over there. Oh, that's very dangerous. Okay, I think we should be fine though. We got both health bonuses. Now we just have to wait for that green wall Oh, one Archval died. That's actually not great. Because when the Archval revives itself, it's gonna target me and not the Cyber Demon anymore. But anyway, we can advance. Hit this switch. Oh, then that switch, and I'm gonna get zapped again. Now what we have to do... Oh no. We have to make the Tyrant infight with the Cyber Demon. Oh, they are infighting. Oh, that's great. In that case, let's quickly grab the health bonus and move on. Oh, okay. We are fine. Nice. Luckily, you get a MegaSphere. Then, when you hit this switch, the wall's gonna open up, and there will be a bunch of pinkies. Easiest to camp in this corner and take them out like that. But they can still mess you up. Quite a lot of them, and of course they're gonna start to respawn as well. I think that should be most. Okay. Let's keep on moving. And keep killing some pinkies as well. Hit the switch. Oh, no. I keep getting stuck. Okay. But I think I'm fine. Then we head down here. When you go down here, you can see a switch appearing over there. And that also got me stuck for a while. What you can do, I don't recommend it. You can actually do an Archval jump and hit it while you're in the air. But definitely don't do that. It's way too hard. What you want to do is abuse the auto aim. So when you try to hit one of these pinkies, your auto aim, of course, goes upwards. So you can hit the switch. Just like that. Just try with your pistol or the shotgun. But at some point you will hit it and be able to open up this door. But now, now we get to this room. We have one one image saying ouch with the switch being on. And one saying why with the switch being off. Well, the thing is, and it took me so long to figure out, just a lot of trial and error. What you want to do, you have all these Archvals, and you have to trigger their pain state. And then you can activate the switch, so like this, and send them away. Because when you activate their pain state, they will try to retaliate. Oh, well, that one died. And it doesn't really matter how much time expires, I believe. They will just try to retaliate as soon as they see you. So that will come into play later on. But yeah, this does take a while. Especially if they don't want to go into the pain state. And if two of them die in a row, that means we have to wait for them to respawn. So that's really unlucky. Man. Better. Since the pain chance is only like 3%, it can take a while. Okay, one more. These ones are going a lot better. Please, don't die. Oh. Well, we're being pretty unlucky so far, but that's fine. I just hope I don't run out of ammo at this point. Okay, two more died. Wow. We do have some more boxes with ammo, I believe. So we are probably fine, but still. We still have to do the other side as well. Okay. I think he's gonna die. Oh, no, he didn't die. Nice. Let's also take a look at... Oh, he didn't revive yet. Okay. But yeah, we're almost halfway. It just takes a while. Here's some more ammo. At least you get 100 bullets on Nightmare. Then this one. Okay, that's one side cleared, but man, I feel pretty unlucky. Let's see if the other side goes better. Okay. Nice. I want some more Archvals where they just get into the pain state after like the first 4 hits. That would be nice. Okay, that's one more. Well, this one is definitely better so far. Oh, twice in a row. And did this one respawn already? Oh. Wait, here's another one? He didn't die, right? Hmm. Oh yeah, the first one died, right. I almost forgot. Please don't die again. Please. Please. Oh no. This is so horrible. I might just fast forward through this because this is really unlucky. We're almost at the end though. I just have to hope that one Archwall doesn't take too long to respawn. Is there more ammo? Oh, there's plenty of ammo. Okay, he died as well. Oh, nice. That's quick. Weird, did you hear that really tiny gap in the sound and music? I don't know if it's a PrBoom thing. It's like the music cuts out for a millisecond. It's weird. I don't know if you can hear it in the recording as well. Okay. And he did not respawn yet. Okay, well, in that case... Oh, there we go. Ah, finally. Okay, so all of them got teleported away. And now, what we have to do? Well, first of all, I'm gonna show you the regular exit, which is here. You have a really cool effect as well, if you look through the portal. But yeah, we won't head through. What we have to do is a giant archfall jump all the way to the other side of the valley. And there are quite a few hints, like the images on the wall, but also this archfall head, I guess. Well, Decino gave me a few hints as well. He sent me some flames in the chat. So I knew it was something with the archfalls, but it just took me a while for it to register that I had to get them into a pain state. Okay, and because I was testing the map on, I think Hurt Me Plenty once, I think I did it right at some point, but they're not as aggressive, so... And I also ran out of ammo, I don't know, it was a mess. Make sure you're on Nightmare. Okay, when we head here, we're gonna get an invulnerability. All the archfalls are gonna spawn behind us. And they will basically carry us all the way to the other side. It's crazy. There we go. Basically, the archfalls have infinite range when you trigger the pain state. I believe that's the case, so that's why you can make such a long archfall jump. Now let's grab the soul sphere. Now we have to do some wall running. And hit the switch and do another wall run while being targeted by an archfall. But we got it. And now we are finally at the other side. Hooray! Imagine if I failed the jump. I think there's a teleporter if you fail the archfall jump, but if you fail the wall run before that somehow, I don't think there is a teleporter. But don't quote me on that. Anyway, we made it, so let's head through this really cool secret exit with the lights. And it's weird, you can see the lights going off, right? But when you get close to one, like look at this blue light. When you're close to it, it doesn't actually completely turn off. I'm not sure how that works, but the closer you get, the less it turns off, so to say. Yeah, let's head through. And that's the Chasm But Real. It's a very cool map. Very creative with the Archfall and the Cyberdemon fight. Also have to, well, let the Cyberdemon and Tyrant infight. But I think the help screen or the text screen right before this level does a good job of telling you that. Combat-wise, it's not too challenging, but challenging enough that I died quite a few times. And then, of course, the secret. I think it's kind of obscure, but man, was it satisfying to finally figure it out. Even though I needed a bit of help. So thanks to Decino, both for making this map and for helping me out there. I really needed it. Okay, see you in the second secret map, map 32. Welcome to the super secret level. This one is not even remotely fair. Prepare for slaughter. And they're not kidding, this map is very difficult. Let's go. This map is called Circumscription and it is really tough. So tough that I'm not even gonna explain the main premise of the map until I complete the hardest section. Here we have to activate 4 switches, collect 2 soul spheres and then make our way back to the teleporter. We start off by killing the Archvile, who hopefully doesn't respawn too quickly. Throw a rocket at the Silver Gunners and some rockets at the Hell Knights guarding switch number 1. Also collect the Soul Sphere. There's a very awkwardly placed Pain Elemental up there, who makes it hard to reach the first switch. But he's dead. So let's go for it. Switch 2 is right here. And switch 3 is up here. Oh man, I'm getting so stuck. So let's heal up. First gonna go for the Mega Armor. And then move on to switch number 3. It should be doable. This is number 3. And number 4 is here. Oh, no. Getting very, very stuck. Okay, just have to make it back though. Then we should be fine. Okay, there we go. So, this map consists of 4 quadrants or 4 chambers. You have to complete all of them if you want to finish the level with all the items and the secrets. If you want to finish the regular way, then only 2 areas are required. So we just did one, the hardest one, I think, but there's another area where I just die a lot. But before we move on, let's lower this secret wall, which brings us to secret number 1. Don't shoot until you're close to the army of pinkies. Basically run forward to them, and once you make a sound, all these helmets are gonna wake up. So slowly move backwards, then make your way to the other side, and brute force your way through. Don't fall off, stay on the path with the cells so you don't run out of ammo, and you should pretty reliably make it to the other side. You can be really unlucky and take a ton of damage from pinkies behind you, but if that doesn't happen too badly, you will most likely survive. Okay. And you get a MegaSphere at the end. But interestingly, if you have a backpack before you do the secret, you cannot obtain the MegaSphere and, well, you can't get all the items. I'm not sure why it's like that, but just keep in mind, I don't know if there's other areas that give you a backpack, but the one that does is here on the top right. And that's the second area we will visit. First, let's trigger the switch. Basically, you can't start off with this area, because then you can't grab that one MegaSphere if you go for all the items. Here is the poop saw, which is secret number 2, but you need to complete all 4 areas to reach it. So let's move on for now. Careful for all the rockets, but dodging them usually isn't too bad. And then we get to a cool area. Don't pick up these cells, because when you hit this switch, you're gonna get the backpack that I talked about earlier, and 600 cells. Also, once you do, many archviles will spawn on the fire blue platform. You can probably already guess what you have to do. Basically, run along the wall to stay out of sight. But 2 armies of pinkies will spawn in as well, here and on the other side. The goal is to hit 2 switches. These walls will lower. Same over there. It takes like 20 to 30 seconds, I think. So don't get too greedy. Only go for the switches when you don't get blocked by pinky, or when you aren't gonna get blocked. Because if you get blocked for like even a second, you will die. Okay, let's try. This is the area where I maybe die even more than the first one. We're gonna run over here. Kill some of these pinkies already. Same on this side. Oh, I'm already getting somewhat stuck. Okay. Don't want to be too greedy just yet. I'm gonna run over here. That's switch number 1. And switch number 2. Now we just have to survive. Because after hitting 2 switches, the fire blue platform is gonna lower like that. And now all we have to do is make our way back to the elevator. Let's shoot one more BFG shot and we should be fine. Just be careful, once again, for all the rockets. Okay. Nice. Huh. Well, it doesn't happen often where I survive both of these areas. But we're not done yet. Okay, we go through the red door. Make our way back. And then I think it's time for the area in the left top. Okay. This area becomes a lot easier if you do it later on. Otherwise you would only have the rocket launcher. And what you have to do here is ascend this huge staircase. And there's many pinkies. You can kill them with a rocket launcher, but we have 6 BFG shots left. So let's use them to get out of trouble. Then at the top of the staircase is another switch. And then you make your way back. And we cannot forget about any health or armor bonuses. Okay, let's get started. Let's just start off by shooting some rockets. Of course, pinkies are gonna respawn behind you, so you can't take too long. You just have to make progress. But if things get out of hand, I will pop to the BFG. Man, this is scary. Okay, time to swap. I'm just gonna run for it. I have quite a few shots left. This is the top. There's a lot of cacos, but don't be too afraid. As long as you keep moving, you're probably fine. Okay, we go all the way around. Grab the mega armor. The armor bonus, hit the switch. Then make our way back. If I can find where entrance was. Okay. Keep the BFG ready. Okay, we have 2 more shots, so we should be fine. Let's grab some rockets as well. Okay, and I think that should be it. Nice. Oh. Just one more area to go, and it's relatively not difficult, but I've died there before, so I don't want to jinx it now. Okay, so we go through here. We have to be somewhat quick. This area is cool. All these barrels blow up. So many enemies die. And of course they're gonna respawn. Well, let's hit the switch. Go up. This teleport is gonna lower. It takes like a minute or so before it appears. And of course, more and more things are gonna respawn. So you just have to survive. That's it. We do have 1 BFG shot left, so that's helpful. I have to be careful that I don't hit myself in the face. Just gonna keep using my rockets. I see, oh, many not resonant projectiles. Ooh, close one. Let's see, how far is the teleporter? Okay, I can see it arriving. Can we go through? I think we can. Oh, okay. Then I think we did it. I'm pretty sure we have all items. So let's not continue just yet. First, we have to go back to the top right. Man, imagine if you forget about Poopsaw. Collect the second secret. Never been so happy to obtain you. Man. Move back. Now we should be able to go for the end. Right, we make our way through and then we teleport here where all the remaining armor and health bonuses are. So let's collect all of them. Please tell me that I've got all of them, but I do believe that you... Yeah, nice. You end up with 10 items after completing all 4 rooms. And then something I didn't know, if you head outside, I think it doesn't really matter where you go, but you get teleported to this kind of Easter egg saying I love Startan. I wouldn't have known about it if it was for Decino, and I have to admit, I didn't spoil myself with any levels, but I did watch his playthrough of this map, just to see what his strategy was, because this map is hard. And that's how I found out about this room. And what is Tartan? I believe it was this wall texture, which is basically a really generic tech base. Okay. And now we can finally exit. That's Circumscription, made by 4 people: Benchy, Decino, Peter, and SeeJay. Thanks for making this map, I think. I do like it, but it took a while to finish, especially on camera. I did finish a practice run, somehow way earlier than I thought, but then when you start recording, it always goes wrong, somehow. But yeah, it's a nice challenge, and it's fun how 4 people collaborated and worked together to make one nice cohesive map. Okay, I don't know if this was the hardest map. I haven't seen the others yet, but we will see. Okay, on to the next map. This map is called Skull Geometry, and the main thing is that we have to collect 3 keys. So there are 3 main areas to visit. First one I'm gonna visit is up here. Kill the imps and be careful for the sniping Revenant and Hell Knights. Did I grab everything? I did. Don't forget the 2 armor bonuses and the health bonuses as well. Okay. From this corner you can relatively safely take out the imps on the ledge up there. Just one by one. Nice and easy. Then move around the corner. Careful for the shotgunner up there. Then hitting this switch lowers the rocket launcher, but it also reveals 3 Hell Knights. So use the rockets you have to take 2 of them out. Hit this switch. Throw a rocket at the not the Hell Knights, but the chain gunners down there. And then lower the yellow key by activating the left switch. And that immediately brings us to area number 2. We have a tyrant over here, and killing him gives us access to the first secret, which is the poop saw. Of course you can throw rockets at him. Maybe the chain gun is a bit slow, but it doesn't take too long anyway. Once he dies, the wall will open up. Let's also hit this switch, but be careful. A lot of pinkies will spawn in, and there's also going to be an archfall behind you. Oh, careful. Let's see if we can take him out. That would be great. Okay, nice. He's dead. Oh, and the tyrant got revived, but that's fine. Wait, is it? I'm almost dead. Okay, let's jump down and grab some health. Yeah, we should be fine. Time for the second secret across this bridge. You walk all the way to the back. You can walk up, grab a backpack. Make sure you don't fall down. Let's keep moving. This corner is relatively safe if you need to get rid of the fireballs. And I'm also just gonna kill these imps, even though they shouldn't really matter too much. Nice thing is, now we have the rocket launcher to get rid of these Hell Knights. Oh, it's just 1 Hell Knight. And we get the SSG. If you start with this area first, you only have the shotgun, and that's, I don't know, it's just awkward to take out the Hell Knight like that. It's also awkward to just ignore him and run past him. Okay. When you hit the switch, get the rocket launcher ready, and instantly kill these Revenants. Same for these imps, we have plenty of rockets. And the silver gunner. Okay. Grab the rockets. And we have to be somewhat quick. When you hit the switch, the wall's gonna open up and reveal a soul sphere, but also Kakos and Mancubi. But the Mancubi are guarding a secret, which is basically a bunch of item bonuses, or not item bonuses, but health bonuses. So let's try to take them out. Okay, I think we should be fine here. Ah, we get a mega armor as well, so that's really nice. Okay, that's the health bonuses. Was there anything else? There are health bonuses over here as well. I think we got all of them. Let's grab the red key then. The health as well. Pretty sure we've got everything. Let's move out. Oh, wait. Didn't press the switch yet. Haha. There we go. Now we can go through this teleporter. Careful because you get teleported in front of the Hell Knight. But we have all the keys, so we can make it through the door. But don't be too quick, because here's the switch. And it reveals the last secret. This BFG. Let's fire one shot, as we can. Or two shots. It really didn't... Oh, wow, that pinky. That really didn't do anything, but... And that's Skull Geometry by Benchy. It's takes a while to figure out the path. Well, it didn't take that long actually. I feel like the path that I took makes the most sense, but I'm sure there's probably an alternative way as well. But if you go the way towards the Super Shotgun first, it just feels awkward to get past the Hell Knight. It's definitely doable, but yeah, I like going for the rocket launcher area first, then deal with the Tyrant, and then go for the Super Shotgun area last. Straightforward map. I like the design a lot, and I'm just so glad that it's a bit more doable than map 32. But yeah, I enjoyed it. On to map 17. This map is called Obsidian Tower, but it's gonna take some time before we actually get to that tower. First we activate these two switches, try to get past the Hell Knights, okay, and then past the 3 pinkies as well. And don't forget to grab 5 health and armor bonuses on the way. Ouch. Okay, well, we are fine. When you're here, you're basically kind of safe, as long as you kill the 3 imps. And you get some healing as well. Just be careful for the silver gunners around the corner. Did a shotgunner just hit me? Also, when you grab the red key, the walls are gonna lower and reveal 3 more imps. We basically have to kill if you want the armor bonuses they're guarding. And we have to make a little jump like that. Okay, now we go back to the start. Here's the red door. Open the eye and be careful for the 3 arachnotrons that spawn in your face. Just run past them, through the door, and immediately towards the right for the SSG. And some armor as well. Okay, I like to kill these revenants so I can safely grab the chain gun. And head through the door. Be very careful for those silver gunners. They're very deadly. Grab the health bonuses. And we have to activate this switch to lower the elevator and get on it. Then hit this switch to raise some stairs. So we can go to the area where we have to go. Okay. That switch lowers the hazard suit, or the radiation suit I should say, not hazard suit. And it's gonna come in very useful in just a bit. But I do wanna kind of take it slow, careful for the shotgunners. And kill all of these imps one by one. And safely grab this mega armor and hit the hidden switch over there. I'll tell you what it reveals later on. Now we have to get up here, make a jump. Basically kill the arachnotron so we can get access to the rocket launcher. And then we do the same on the other side. Where we also have to make a jump. So go back on here. Oh, get the rocket launcher ready. Okay, there we go. Just make sure you do it before the red suit runs out. And also don't forget to head back and lower these walls. For 1 health bonus. And an armor bonus. Okay. And now we actually get to the Obsidian Tower. If you look inside or outside, I don't know. I don't know. You can see 4 arenas and some nice Cyber Demon ass. What you have to do is teleport a Tyrant to each of these arenas. And then at the end, there's a showdown where you teleport to the middle, get the invulnerability. And you have to kill all 4 Tyrants. Well, before one respawns. Because if that happens, you are basically screwed. If they all die, then the wall's lower and you can continue. So let's go through the first teleporter. Careful for the silver gunner. Oh man, my voice is starting to crack because I've been recording too much, I think. Grab some shells. And here, kind of do this. I'm gonna do this somewhat the lame way, because we can hit the Cyber Demon from here with a chain gun. And I'm gonna throw like, I think 60, 70 bullets at him. Just make sure that he doesn't die, because if that happens, you are screwed. There we go. Now let's head outside. There are a lot of health and armor bonuses that we still need. Same on this side. Okay. And now, hit the switch to teleport the Cyber Demon away. Well, the Tyrant, not the Cyber Demon. And then we can move on. You'll see, he's there in this nice little arena. Oh, don't know if you heard that, but cat jumped against my microphone. What are you doing? Yeah. Not gonna pick up the armor just yet, because we still have the mega armor. And this second section is probably gonna remind you a lot of Doom 2's The Factory, where at the ending you have all these cacos and you have to hit 4 switches. Kind of the same thing here. Let's try to take some of them out. Okay. There we go. Let's grab some of these rockets. Let's switch 1. Switch 2. Switch 3. And switch 4. Okay. And be careful for these imps who are guarding 2 health bonuses each. Okay. Now, for this turn, I think I'm just gonna use my shotgun and shoot like 10 times. Not exactly sure. 8, 9, 10. And send them away. Should be good enough. Okay, 2 more health bonuses. Same here. And we get the mega armor plus the plasma. And also the first secret. You can lower this elevator to get back to the start, but if you run past it, there is a berserk. Now time to head back. My cats are playing under me, so kind of have to check if they're playing with a toy or if they're playing with my cables. But I also don't want to give up this run for obvious reasons. Okay, hit the switch and let's move on to the third area, which is the hardest in my opinion. You do get a lot of health and armor. Okay, so first, be careful for shotgunners. I'm just gonna grab my own shotgun. Take them out like this. It's a huge waste if you lose health here. Then when you hit this switch, make sure you get back as soon as possible. Oh, so don't get stuck behind the wall like I did. I feel like I'm somewhat low on rockets actually, but it should be fine. What I'm gonna do is hit the switch, fire plasma at the Tyrant, but not too much, and I'm gonna send them away. I hope that's good enough. It's just that with all these arachnotrons, I can't afford wasting too much time. Got all the items. Yes, let's head back. Okay. Then time for the fourth area. Navi, that's vandaag. The cat is standing in front of my screen. I think they want attention. I'll give them that after this map. But for now, we still have to complete this. Time for the fourth area. Be careful because the Tyrant is gonna wake up immediately. I think I first wanna wake up these Archviles and just kill them. Oh, man. Okay. Gonna get zapped, but that's kind of fine. Okay. Shoot. Not too many cells at him, but enough so that he hopefully dies. Hit the switch, and don't forget to grab the computer area map as well. Plus these cells. Okay. Should teleport away. And let's get out of here. As I saw one Archvile respawn. Okay. Now it's time for the fight. Wait, where's the switch? Oh, here it is. Let's get the plasma ready. Hope that they all die. And also we still have to get 2 secrets. One of them is at the very beginning, it's the poop saw, and one of them is from the secret switch that we hit. So let's try to use the invulnerability to our advantage. Okay. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. Okay, and that's 4. So let's get out. Grab the mega armor, go through the teleporter, and make our way back. ASAP. Okay, Viln is running out. To get through here. And grab the poop saw. Oh, what does that teleporter do? Does it bring us back? I actually don't know. I haven't noticed it before. But I still have to grab 1 secret. Oh, no. I forgot to open the door. I have to hit the switch. Ooh, man. So we go through here. Grab the medikit. And I am gonna try out the teleporter. Just to see what it does. I think I should be able to survive. I got all the items. I got everything. Oh, it does bring us back. Nice. We got everything, all the items and the secrets. And that's Obsidian Tower. Really nice map. It's a bit longer than the other ones. So it takes some time to get from the beginning to the end. And a lot of focus as well. But I do have to say, the first half is harder than the actual Tyrant part. But I do like the concept a lot. Okay. 3 more maps to go. Look at how peaceful this is. So nice, so calm. The green flashing lights in the background. So relaxing music as well. I love how you basically get a preview of the map you're about to play. And well, it looks great as well. Then when you press space, you slowly glide down from heaven back to hell. But yeah, props to the map's creator, which is SeeJay. I have to say, every map in NERF looks great, but episode 2 has been quite a step up. Everything has looked amazing so far. Now, you might also have noticed that you get quite some cells here. And I know we had the whole combat being viable thing before. But this map takes it to the extreme. You basically fight your way from the beginning, well, to the end. And you have to find multiple switches along the way. It's a ton of fun. And not necessarily the hardest map, but not every map has to be harder than the previous one. That's completely fine. So let's start fighting. You kind of have a limited ammo in a way. And this first switch, you have to shoot, blow up these barrels, and heal for a bit. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. But sadly, no, not sadly, luckily, there's a soul sphere. Why did I say sadly? The next switch is behind all those revenants. Be careful for all the fireballs chasing you. And hitting that switch slowly lets the slime rise up. And that kind of makes it sound like the slime is gonna fight against humanity or something. And then we get access to this area. And you get a mega armor. But also be careful for the archvile. Please go down. There we go. Then the next switch is... Sometimes I get lost. It's over here. You get a blur sphere. You get a MegaSphere. And access to the rocket launcher. The blur sphere is really nice here because all the hit scan that spawns in. And there's still a few fireballs chasing us. Okay, there we go. Then we had this switch. This lowers this barrier. And then we move up the elevator. When you get close, a ton of barrels spawn in and the spider demon basically instantly dies. Ouch. Oh man, that hurt. Luckily we get mega armor once again. And let's hit the switch. And somehow I ran out of cells, but that's fine. Now, let's also go for the one and only secret, which is of course the poop saw. But there's another really fun Easter egg, which is all the way over here. First of all, it's SeeJay's beautiful face. Well, the emote. I'm gonna assume that's his face. And when you want to grab the BFG, unlucky for you, you don't get it. But maybe you get something nicer in return, in my opinion. Who needs a BFG when you have some Cyber Demon ass? Okay. Now, let's try not to die. And somehow, I don't know how I ran out of cells. There's plenty of cells here. Let's continue. What's the next switch that I have to press? It's not a switch. I actually have to grab some items up here. And we can grab the blue key, which brings us to the final section. Oh, not if I fall down though. Okay, there we go. So let's activate this switch. I think I've got all the items so far. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, just 2 more to go. Both those items are right here. It's 2 soul spheres. Luckily, there are a ton of barrels here, so the fight actually isn't too hard. We do have to press switches. One of them right here. Then we go back. We have to hit this one as well. And this one. And that basically lowers the gate. And when the gate's lowered, we are free to leave. And that's Toxic Irony by SeeJay. Beautiful map. It's nice and short. I always like it when there's a bit of variation or a bit of variety. Like we've had a pretty long map with Obsidian Tower, and then we go back to, well, basically a short and sweet map. Yeah, to kind of mix it up. I like it. And I didn't even mention it, but the meaties of every map has been very good. I always forget to mention it because I'm so, how do they say it? I'm just so into the action of the maps themselves because I'm not used to playing Nightmare. Every time I play NERF, well, twice so far, it takes me a lot of energy to get back into it, and I just forget to mention things that I want to mention. Or sometimes I mention it in one playthrough, but then I die, and then I don't mention it in the next one, or I forget if I already mentioned it or not, stuff like that. But yeah, 2 maps more to go. This map is called Trirannical Terror. It is very original, but it also took me quite a while to figure out what to do. First of all, 6 secrets. Those by themselves are time consuming. But the main gimmick of the map is there are 3 tyrants. And whenever you kill one of them, you will be able to progress to the next part of the map. So killing the first one reveals that switch. And that switch lowers this wall. But before moving on, let's grab the first secret up here. You can simply walk up, and it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure that one out. Then we head up here, grab the armor bonus, walk along the other wall, go for the MegaSphere, and you also get the poop saw. Now we can move on. So we hit the switch again. Let's grab the shotgun, which is not very useful. And the chain gun. Oh. Which can be pretty useful. And then secret number 3 is up here. We go through the teleporter. And you get a berserk. Oh, luckily I didn't grab it yet. And a health bonus. Now, so far you might think, why am I calling it a gimmick? You simply kill the tyrant, right? And then stuff happens. Well, not really. There's actually only one tyrant, but every time he respawns in a different location. And that is very clever. I didn't know it was possible. And it also confused the hell out of me. Okay, let's hit the switch and the secret switch on the back. Because I thought there were 3 and the first tyrant simply never respawned, and I just didn't get it. I thought something was wrong. Okay, let's head through the teleporter here. But we grabbed armor bonus. So here is the tyrant, and it's not tyrant number 2, but it is simply the same tyrant. Oh, and I almost got stuck. Let's take him out. so we can move on again. Okay, there we go. We also have to grab the red key and not die. Luckily there's plenty of health. We activate this switch. Oh, but let's also first go for one very well hidden armor bonus. You go inside here and you have to walk all the way around. Okay, now we can move on. It is really clever though with the tyrant respawning, because you are basically forced to keep running around the map and activate different things, and you have to survive for quite a while. Killing the second tyrant reveals this area, and here's where the third tyrant appears. Oh, I'm sorry, my cat bumped against the microphone. Well, same thing, it's not a new tyrant, it's the same one as before. But we kill him again. And that gives us access to the rocket launcher. Of course, you are kind of dependent on RNG. You have to hope that he respawns quickly. If he doesn't, then you might have to wait for quite a while. And then secret number 5 is here. You can either grab the soul sphere or the blue key, but they count as the same secret. Now, all we have to do is move on. Let's kill the pain elemental. And there's also 2 archers in the back. So let's just spam rockets at them and hope that I die before they retaliate. Okay, there we go. And kill this Hell Knight. Okay, now before we move on, we have the blue key. And we have to hit this switch, which will come in very useful later on. And we need one more secret as well. That secret is down here. Get a mega armor and a computer area map. But I feel like I'm missing one thing. Let's see. What? Did I miss something? I'm confused now. Got the health bonus there. Feel like I should be at 11. Let me think while trying to dodge stuff. We get invulnerability. There's a soul sphere there. I grabbed the bonus here, I think. Do one more quick check. Yes, I did. Was there anything else over here? I don't think so. Am I just confused? And of course the Archwall respawned. Should be able to kill them again. Okay. I think I got everything. Oh, did I grab the health bonus up there? Yeah, I did. Well, you know what? For now, let's move on. And I should be able to go back. So we grab the MegaSphere, the BFG, and also this invulnerability. When you do, many archers will spawn in. But the important thing is that you kill the Cyber Demon up there and hit the switch. You don't even necessarily have to kill him. You're gonna get blown away the whole time. Okay, we got the switch. Here is one soul sphere, and I'm missing one item, and I simply don't know what it is. But you can move back if you hit this switch. Oh, there's one armor bonus here. Okay, we got it. I didn't even know about that one. Okay, let's head through and exit. Man. That's Tyrannical Terror. It's hard to explain what my problem was with this map while running it. And when I mean problem, it's not that I dislike the map at all. I actually very much like it. But as I said, the mechanics of the map confused the hell out of me, and I just didn't know what was going on. I kept thinking there were 3 tyrants, and sometimes they were there, and sometimes they weren't. And then, oh man, it all clicked when I discovered that it's one single turret. But I just had no idea that it could work like that. Yeah, props, very original, cool gimmick. You get forced to run around arena multiple times, so good use of space. It's a lot of fun. And I'm sorry for looking for that one armor bonus for forever. I think in previous runs I accidentally picked it up, so I didn't even really know it was there. But it doesn't matter, I made it. One more map. Let's go. The final map of episode 2 is called Mental Migraine. And as expected, it is very tough. And I have to say, I love cold starts on maps like these. We've had that quite a few times in episode 2, where we just get the time to freely look around and appreciate everything. You really see, with all the levels, how much love and time was put into it. Okay, we have to collect 3 keys to finish with all the secrets. If you don't want to do that, then 2 keys is enough. And basically whatever you do from beginning to end, it's gonna be kind of chaotic, because the map is very big, probably the biggest of episode 2. And you just have to hit a lot of switches and keep running from room to room. That's it. So let's kill the shotgunner, grab base weapon. You might also have noticed that there are 107 items, which might seem a bit daunting. But luckily most of these items are nicely grouped together, so it's not that bad. Grab the chain gun, hit the switch, grab some ammo as well. Then move on. Lower this barrier. Let's blow up these barrels. Kill the revenants. Now we can grab the first secret, which is the mega armor that they were guarding. Just go up and jump down. Then when you go through the teleporter, a wall is gonna rise up. So even if the revenants respawn, they won't bother us anymore. Oh, I'm getting stuck. And don't forget about these 9 health bonuses up here. Now we can move on. So many cacos here. Protect me. Okay. The next room we want to go to is, well, the SSG room. You first have to hit the switch. And be careful for these chain gunners, as they can do a lot of damage. That's why I didn't pick up the SSG yet, because the auto swap can mess you up really bad. And then once you finally pick it up, I have to say I'm getting some pretty major episode, well not episode, but map 10 flashbacks with the wall of Hell Knights, and where you have to blast your way through to create a path. Let's see if the pinkies let us. Okay, they do. And now we arrive at the yellow key area. This one is hard, but kind of the same thing. You press the switch, a wall gets lowered, and you get access to a new switch somewhere. But before moving on, I really want to take out that archvile. One more hit should do it. Okay, there you go. And let's kill all the hit scan, because it's really dangerous. Like these 3 up top. Okay. Now, the next switch is being guarded by a Mancubus in a pretty annoying position. But I do feel like you can take this part somewhat slow. Just kill the imps first. Oh, and let's not forget about the health bonuses. And when the imps are dead, you pretty much have enough wiggle room to take them out. Okay. Kill some more imps, because why not? Oh, my health though. Here are some medikits. And a soul sphere. Oh man. Okay, the whole soul sphere is basically gone. One more switch up here. And that brings us to the last room where the yellow key is. But it's a very annoying room. First of all, there's a pain elemental. We have the switch and a secret switch as well, which gives us access to the BFG. I'm just gonna rush to the BFG, then get out of sight, and let's try to get out of here and kill this guy. Okay. I only took blast damage. Let's grab the yellow key and get out of here. Oh, close one. Okay. I think I got all the items. No, I'm missing one item. I'm pretty sure of it. Wait, did I miss? Oh yeah, see? Maybe I missed 2 items then. Oh well, let's move on for now. Did I get all the health bonuses here? I think so. Let's just go back to where we came from, because after you grab the yellow key, you gain access to a MegaSphere. Oh, but I am very low on ammo, so that might be an issue. You know, let's just see. I might just be able to make it. So here we have... Oh, we have 3 tyrants, and we have to kill all of them to gain access to the blue key. But as you can see, I don't exactly have a lot of ammo. I might be able to make it with just the bullets left. Kind of awkward. But I think... Maybe? Let's just hope. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Oh, that's all 3. Nice. Okay. Grab the blue key. We get invulnerability. Now we have to hit the switch. Move on. First thing I want to go to is... well, up here. Okay, and we get some ammo again. Very nice. Keep moving quickly. Make complete use of the invuln. There are a lot more health bonuses. And we have to kill this Hell Knight. Because he's guarding the switch. But now he's dead. And you get rocket launcher as well. But I'm not gonna pick up those rockets where the imps are. It's not worth it in my opinion. Okay, now we have the red key. All we need are the final items. I hope I didn't miss anything. But I'm not too sure. Yeah, we definitely need rockets for these revenants. Okay, nice. See, here you get more rockets, so that's why you don't need the other ones. Kill some of these guys. Grab all these armor bonuses. I'm missing... oh, I'm missing that soul sphere. Okay, that's all that's left. So we should be fine here. Okay, hit the switch. And I don't even need to grab the plasma, which we have access to now. I'm just gonna go up and leave. Why risk it? Oh, nice. So here you can see chainsaw. You have to raise all the walls. Then we can grab it. Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought the secret wouldn't trigger. And now we can exit. So that's Metal Migraine. A very challenging map, but high action. Really love it. It's it took me quite a few attempts though. It was very fun to figure out as well, just because the map was so big. As I said, I think it's the biggest, though Obsidian Tower was also very large. But yeah, I like to do some exploration. I love how they added the Hurt Me Plenty, well, and the I'm Too Young to Die options, where you can just explore and see the layout of the map. It's a really nice addition. Big fan of it. I used it plenty of times just to see where secrets were and kind of discover, and then prepare myself for the actual Nightmare Run. But there is one more map, so let's go to that one. And spoiler, it's the the thanks for playing map. Right, I almost forgot about this text screen. So if you've seen episode 1, there was a text screen about, I guess we could call it CBT. It was a thing, and well, because I finished all the maps now, I actually looked at the decino's video just to see what this message was about, because it seemed like some sort of reaction, and it is a reply or a comment on this video where someone wasn't very happy. The best thing is at the end, they're taking my life away. It's so good. I love that they included this. I hope the guy comments again for episode 3. Oh. Okay, but now we actually get to the final map. Just like in episode 1, we had the Thanks for Playing map, but with quite a few changes. Because of course, in this episode there were even more mappers, artists, designers, composers, so many people who worked on the project. And everyone from episode 1 is also still here. I guess that when episode 3 gets released, the project is like one big megawatt and the hall is gonna get even longer in the end. First off, we have Xulgonoth, and I love these armor and health bonuses, which really let you get up and close, well, close and personal with everyone. With Benchy, who I believe worked on 4 maps just in episode 2 alone, which is insane. And I always thought that Benchy mostly worked on shorter maps, like map 2, map 12. But I was proven wrong by Metal Migraine, which was definitely one of the larger maps. But I very much enjoyed both styles. Then with Anarki, Christophine Place with another amazing job with map 15, Break from Blood. So unique, the puzzles were great as well. Both the design and the puzzles. Then we have Dwars, BooTheJudge, who made some fantastic levels in episode 1. I still feel bad for saying BooTheJudge at one point. Never gonna forgive myself. Then we have Dashie, who worked on art. GamingGargoyle, who did a very fun Uptown map. SeeJay with a beautiful smile, or blushing smile, and also some incredible levels. Pretty sure SeeJay didn't work on episode 1 and was very impressed by all the work he did in episode 2. Then we have Ludi, who made Castling in Check. I remember that when I started that playthrough, I mentioned that how unique the map looked compared to everything else we got, well, before that point, and it's still the case. A very fun and unique map. Then we have Decino, and when you get close, he starts twerking, so thanks for that. But seriously, the maps Decino worked on were also great. Map 31 is very memorable, especially because of the secret that I just couldn't figure out. I have to thank him once again for giving me, on one hand, it was a small hint. On the other hand, it felt like a pretty big hint, depends on how you look at it. But without that, I don't think I would have gotten it that fast. So thanks both for the hint and for the designs. Oh yeah, and he worked on Circumscription too, which, tough map. Then we have Borogk, who worked on, well, what I remember most is map 10 from episode 1. I still think that's the hardest map in NERF. But maybe I got better between episode 1 and 2, I'm not sure. But I got stuck there for so long. And that wasn't really the case with episode 2 at all. I feel like the balance of difficulty was, well, it wasn't bad in episode 1, but here it was even better. There weren't any maps that felt too easy. Everything has, well, had its own challenge, but I didn't get stuck forever on some of the maps. So yeah, great job. Then we have Jimmy and Sindum, who worked on music. And of course, Peter, the project lead, aka MegaSphere. Oh, and I didn't mention it nearly enough, but the music, all the MIDIs were fantastic. They fit the map so well, and just very high quality. Okay, now we are actually able to finish the map, because there's a switch here. Maybe we can press it. Okay, I pressed it before it appeared. But that's fine. I don't think anyone really minds. It's just one switch that pops up saying exit. But we are not completely done yet, because the next map, or quote-unquote map, is this.
Hey everybody, I'm looking at gay porn.
Yes. And I'm quickly gonna mute it, because it gets tiring very quickly. I just wanna share my closing thoughts. I thought the quality in episode 1 was already great, but episode 2 even more so, and I don't even know what standards they're gonna have for episode 3. please take all the time you need. I already feel very lucky that I discovered NERF pretty late. Episode 1 I did 3 months ago, I think. And it didn't take that long for episode 2 to come out because I discovered it so late. So, yeah, lucky me, to be honest. I do expect episode 3 to come out a bit later, but that's fine. I'll be there for it. I will be ready. Hopefully, if the maps are going to be even harder, then... Well, I don't mind. I love the challenge, honestly. And speaking of challenge, that's what I love about this project in general, about NERF. I feel like it's a great introduction to Nightmare. It doesn't really matter what kind of challenge you're looking for. It doesn't matter if you're going for the so-called normal, hard, or very hard difficulty, with normal being the regular exit, hard, all the secrets, and then very hard, all the secrets and items. It doesn't matter. Just do what you enjoy. Do what makes you feel like you're improving. Challenge yourself in your own way. That's what NERF is all about, in my opinion. So, yeah, very great job. Amazing quality. Thanks again to everyone involved, and see you in episode 3 or in any of my other playthroughs. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.